Your seat's still empty by the glass. The cafe hums, but hours pass. I stir the foam, but taste regret. In every sip I can't yet. The cup still warms, but I feel cold as memories in steam unfold. You in a cup of longing, still here though time keeps moving. Your laughter's old, your touch remains in corners filled with window panes. I drink you slow like you belong. You in a cup of longing. The barista acts the usual still. I nod and smile against my will. It's not the drink I come here for. It's pieces of what was before. The walls remember better days while I reel in this place. You in a cup of longing, a flavor that keeps haunting. You're gone, but not from table two, where sunlight fell across on you. I toast to silence, soft and strong. You in a cup of longing. Maybe I should switch cafes. Forget the song the hallway plays. But even in another town, you'd steep in every shade of brown. You in a cup of longing, still brewing in each morning. No sugar hides, no foam can mask the echo of the love I ask. You left but lingered all along. You in a cup of longing.
Takes me back in time to the warmth that used to be mine. You're still here in the scent of coffee, like a whisper that never leaves me. Bittersweet on my lips, you stay in quiet moments of every day. In corner chairs, I trace it gently through the air. wake up in yesterdays. Time can pass and seasons change, but some flavors never fade. You're still here in the scent of coffee, a quiet ache that completes me. I breathe you in, I let you go, yet you linger in the afterglow.
The world was loud, but you were still a quiet hand that knew my will. Your eyes spoke more than words could try. In every breath I felt alive. And though we barely made a sound, silence wrapped itself around. Your warmth in gentle silence held me where the noise ends. No need for answers or for plans. Just your heart resting in my hands. In quiet I found home again. You never needed to explain. Your love fell soft like autumn rain. Even the pauses felt complete. You turned the hush into a beat. Each moment passing like a prayer. I never felt so seen, so bare. Your warmth in gentle silence still lingers in my presence. I hear you in the empty room, like morning sun that melts the gloom. Still quiet but forever true. Some say love should shout to stay, but I remember your quiet way. A single look, a hand in mine, and everything just felt aligned. Your warmth in gentle silence echoes through my absence. You're gone, but never far from me. Still part of every melody. In silence, that's where love will be. You saw the cracks I tried to hide and never asked the reason why. Just smiled and sat right next to me, like calm upon a restless sea. You didn't need to fix the pain. Just let me breathe and say my
and I began to feel alive. The world was fast, but you were slow. You waited when I couldn't show. You listened when I had no voice. You made me feel I had a choice. With every look, with every pause, you showed me love without a cause. One kind word at a time, you held me close without a line. No sudden moves, no chasing light, just steady hands and soft nights. You made my broken pieces shine. Now when I speak, it's with your tone. I've learned to love what once felt wrong, and in the silence I still hear your quiet strength that drew me near. One kind word at a time, you gave me back this heart of mine. I walk alone, but never cold. Your kindness lingers, soft and bold, still changing me with love so kind.
Raindrops tapping on the glass like echoes of a love that passed. I sit alone in faded light where we would talk deep into night. The sky remembers every line of songs we shared in quiet time. It's the melody of a rainy day, playing memories we left halfway. Your voice still hums in every chord, though you're not walking through the door. The rhythm stays though you've gone away. Umbrellas bloom along the street, but none can shield this heart's repeat. Cafes still pour the same old brew, but nothing tastes the same without you. The chair across from me still waits for all the words we used to trade. It's the melody of a rainy day, soft and slow like we used to sway. I hear your laughter in the rain. It falls and rises, fades, then stays a song I can't quite put away. Time dries the pavement, clears the sky, but leaves the music drifting by. 1,000 drops, a single tune that brings me back to you too soon. It's the melody of a rainy day, still playing though the world's turned gray. Each note a step we didn't take, each silence now a small heartbreak, but still I listen anyway. We don't need to chase is the time. No need to rush the perfect line. Just your hand resting close to mine, and everything feels right. No fireworks, no grand parade, just quiet love that never fades. Slow moments with you feel like poems coming true.
Every second gently shines like morning sun in your eyes. There's magic in the simple view of slow moments with you. Coffee cooling on the side, laughter blooming soft and wide.
Your shoulder close, your head a tilt, and all my worries start to wilt. We say so much with just a glance. No need for plans, just let it dance. Slow moments with you, like a song that drifts in blue. Nothing loud, but always deep, like dreams we talk about in sleep. Time moves softer when it's true. These slow moments with you. Ooh, the world can spin, the clocks can run, but I don't need to chase the sun. With every breath I fall anew, in everything we slowly do. Slow moments with you are the only ones I choose. Even silence feels complete with your heartbeat next to me. Forever starts in moments few, and slow moments with you. Slow moments with you. Sunlight filters through the glass. Time slows down, lets the moment last. Steam from my cup draws a line, like thoughts I never learned to write. No noise, no race, no place to be, just this quiet sea and me. Peace by the window seat, where city sounds grow soft and sweet. With open skies and drifting leaves, I finally find a space to breathe. Nothing more I really need than peace by the window seat. Pages turn without a plan. My journal holds what I still am. Your memory rests beside my book, like echoes caught in how you look. The world can wait, just let me stay right here where light forgets the day. Peace by the window seat, where dreams and silence softly meet. The streets still move, but I remain wrapped in stillness, not in pain. A a quiet place that feels complete. This peace by the window seat. Take just gentle warmth for aching days, and in this hush I feel you near. Though gone, you're somehow always here. Peace by the window seat, where your goodbye feels bittersweet. I smile through the memory of how you once would sit with me. The light, the stillness, and live by this window seat.
Just calm that took me by surprise. I never knew that love could land so gently in a trembling hand. You were the breeze that stayed a while, turned silence into something kind. No sudden storm, no crashing tide, just presence warm and undefined. You touched my soul, then made me smile. The breeze that stayed a while. The days went on but felt brand new, with sunlight filtered just for two. Your laugh, a song I didn't chase, it found me in the stillest place. You never asked for me to change, just stayed within my fragile range. You were the breeze that stayed a while, not here to conquer, only mile. You brought me peace I'd never known, and made this empty house a home. You turned my lonely into style. The breeze that stayed a while. Most winds just pass and leave no name, but you remained and stayed the same. And though you had to drift someday, your warmth has never blown away. You were the breeze that stayed a while, a fleeting grace, a tender trial. Still in the air, I feel your trace, like sunlight wrapped in your embrace. You changed my world with just your smile. The breeze that
We stood where the pavement kissed the sky, watching colors bleed as time went by. You held your coffee, I held the day, wishing sunsets could learn to stay. Each minute golden turned to flame, and nothing after felt the same. Moments colored by sunset still linger where the light once set. In every red and fading hue, I see the version next to you, a frame of time I won't forget. Those moments colored by sunset. The street lights blink, but we stayed still, as if the silence bent our will. No need for words, we let it show how much we fear to let it go. The sky was burning soft and white, but I was burning more inside. Moments colored by sunset still whisper what we left unsaid. You looked away, I looked too long, in amber light where we belong. Now shadows dance where we once met, in moments colored by sunset. We didn't break, we didn't bend, we simply faded with the end. Like evening clouds, we lost our shape, but left behind a golden trace. Moments colored by sunset, still living dreams I can't forget. Your silhouette, that quiet smile, returns with dusk once in a while. Though we're apart, our hearts are kept in moments colored by sunset.
I don't speak, but I still feel the kind of hurt that time won't heal. A whisper lost in crowded air, but still I know you're somewhere there. No thunder cry, no fire burn, just quiet tears, the silence earned. Waves of a quiet heart, crashing slow, tearing me apart. You never screamed, you never stayed, but left a storm I can't evade. Soft and deep where endings start. These waves of a quiet heart. The world keeps turning, unaware of all the words we didn't dare. I walk alone through memories tied with all the maybes locked inside. Your name still echoes in the dark, a fading sound, a glowing mark. Waves of a quiet heart, rise and fall like fragile art. You slipped away without a sound, but in my chest you still resound. You Not every bond is meant to break, but if I could relive that part, I'd beg you not to leave so Waves of a quiet heart still flood me when the nights restart. You were the calm before the rain, but now you're all that still remains, forever pulling me apart. These waves of a quiet heart. You laughed at something I forgot I said. I stirred my drink and watched your head tilt just the way it used to do, like time had never moved from you. The music played, the people talked, but in that booth the world had stopped. Stories over coffee that day, little things we let slip away, old jokes, new truths, and nervous smiles, all poured out in gentle style. You looked at me like we were okay, in stories over coffee that day.
You told me where your heart had been, the places, names, and could have beens. I nodded slow, held every word, like fragile notes I'd never heard.
The steam between us rose and danced, like ghosts of our old second chance. Stories over coffee that day, carved into the things we couldn't say. The past sat down with both of us in every sip, in every hush. We didn't plan, we lost our way, but found a piece of once that day. And maybe that was all we'd need. No promises, just shared relief, to know we mattered even now, in moments soft and not too loud. Stories over coffee that day still lingered though you walked away. The cup is gone, the seat is bare, but I still see you sitting there. And though we've gone our separate ways, I keep that table set each day for stories over coffee that day. Stories over coffee that day. Morning light slips through the blinds. Another day, another grind, but there you are with sleepy eyes. And suddenly I feel just fine. No need for grand or loud display. You bring the quiet into my day. You in a cup of calm, like Sunday air before the dawn. You hold me still without a sound when everything is spinning 'cause I didn't know I'd want you in a cup of calm. And when the world begins to press, you're the part that's soft and stressed. No magic words, just who you are. My favorite quiet by far. You in a cup of calm. The hush between the notes of a song. You hold me close with nothing said and tuck the fears back in the bed. You're why my soul can breathe in balm. You in a cup of calm. You in a cup of calm.
We don't need a busy nights, no fancy lights, no fancy wine. Just you and me, a song that sways and smiles that stretch through lazy days. The world moves fast, but we know how to make forever out of now. Slow songs, warm smiles, dancing close in quiet style. No rush to say what's on our mind, just holding hands and passing time. Love lives in these little walls with slow songs and warm smiles. Your head leans in, the moment glows, the vinyl spins, the evening slows. No need to speak, your eyes confess more than 1,000 words could guess. And every note becomes our thread that ties our hearts with things unsaid. Slow songs, warm smiles, you're the calm within my miles. No grand parade, no stage romance, just quiet feet and chance by chance we find our rhythm, soft and mild, in slow songs and warm smiles. Maybe love's not loud or wild, it hums beneath where hearts are styled, where soft refrains and glances meet in cozy rooms on rainy streets. Slow songs, warm smiles, a memory that time beguiles. You're all I need when days are long, just you and one familiar song. We write our story all the while with slow songs and warm smiles.
That song we play on rainy days still lingers in the smallest way. A few soft notes and I go back to laughter dancing down the track. Your voice behind the melody still sings in quiet parts of me. Melodies that warm memories wrap around my heart with ease. They echo through these empty halls like faded frames on aging walls. Time moves on but gently leaves melodies that warm memories. The vinyl crack, a subtle hum, you in the kitchen, coffee done. The way you sway without a care, like music lived inside the air. And though the moment slipped away, the song remains, it chose to stay. Melodies that warm memories keep you close in minor keys. A photograph, a passing breeze, a harmony that still believes. You never truly left these scenes in melodies that warm memories. I close my eyes and hear it clear, the song we called our yesteryear. And in that hush between the chords, I find the love we can't afford. Melodies that warm memories, like gentle hands across the seas. Though time has pulled us far apart, you play the strings inside my heart. You live in every song I see. And melodies that warm memories.
The night was still, the stars were shy. We walked beneath the silver sky. You said my name like it was new, and suddenly the world felt true. The air was cold but soft with grace, like time had slowed to match your pace. Whispers beneath the moonlight, shadows hold us just right. No need for plans or morning's call. We had it all, we had it all. In every look and touch so slight were whispers beneath the moonlight. The trees swayed slow, the breeze was kind. You read the thoughts I couldn't find. No need to say the things we fear. You understood though nothing's clear. The silence spoke more than we knew. It wrapped the night in shades of you. Whispers beneath the moonlight still echo when I close my eyes. A passing hour, a fleeting kiss, but somehow more than all I miss, you live in that one some moments aren't meant to move through. They stay suspended in the air like dreams that only lovers share. Whispers beneath the moonlight still find me when the stars are right. You fade but never truly go. A quiet truth I've come to know. Love doesn't always need daylight, just whispers beneath the moonlight.
You asked me things no one would ask, and let me hide behind no mask. The way you listen, not just heard, made even silence feel like words. The clock was slow, the tea was cold, but I was held and I was whole. Afternoon talks filled with warmth, like golden threads through every storm. The way you sat, the way you stayed, turned fear to calm in quiet ways. I found myself without a form in afternoon talks filled with warmth. Steady light that fills the dark. You showed me that in subtle ways, that afternoon and all its rays. Afternoon talks filled with warmth still hold me when the nights feel worn. No grand goodbyes, no movie scene, just truth wrapped in soft tangerine. And though you're gone, my heart performs those afternoon talks filled with warmth.
You laughed, pulled your scarf up tight. You laughed, pulled your scarf up tight, and stole my hand beneath the light. The city slept, the sky was clear, but I felt everything right here. A winter stroll with you, the world in silver, calm and blue. Your breath like clouds, your smile like flame, and nothing cold could feel the same. Time froze, and all I knew was peace in that walk with you. The shops were closed, the streets were still, but somehow every step was filled with words we didn't need to say, just letting silence lead the way. Your eyes lit up like winter stars, too close to wish but never far. A winter stroll with you, stroll with you. A winter stroll with you. The wind forgot what cold could do. You wrapped my heart in quiet snow and left a trail I still follow that night. The season felt brand new in that winter stroll with you. We never said how long we'd stay, but in that chill I felt you stay. And though the frost has come again, you walk beside me now and then. A winter stroll with you still plays like soft December tunes. The streets have changed, the nights move fast, but somehow you and I still last. Wherever life pulls me through, I go back to that walk with you.
Street, 2 chairs, a lamp, and something sweet. The kind of place you wouldn't know unless your heart was moving slow. No need for noise, no need to try. It held my breath, it heard my sigh. A small cafe of great comfort, where broken days don't seem to hurt. The steam, the light, the amber glow, it felt like somewhere I could go to pour my soul into a cup and gently let the silence touch. The barista smiled, said, "Take your time. The world outside could never climb into the peace I found inside, where worries paused and tears could hide. A record spun speak without a word. They cradle all we've left unheard. And in the scent of roasted beans, I found a space between the seams. A small cafe, a great comfort, a quiet friend for the introvert. Not just a stop along the way, but where my heart could softly stay. No therapy, no grand rebirth, just a small cafe, a great comfort.
The streets are loud, the lights too bright. Another race, another night. But somehow when I turn to you, the world feels soft, the sky turns blue. I don't need answers, don't need plans, just your stillness in my hands. This is where my heart finds a rest, in quiet laughs and gentle breath. You don't try to fix the way, just hold it with a steady faith. No need to speak, no need to guess. You're where my heart finds a rest. Your voice, a song I always know, the kind that plays when I let go. You light the dark without a flame and call me back by just my name. You make the chaos start to slow and teach my tired soul to grow. This is where my heart finds a rest, when life feels like an endless test. You pull the noise out of my chest and guide me back to feeling blessed. Not in a castle or a quest, but where my heart finds rest. The world can turn, the roads can bend, but I'll return to you again. No matter where these days may roam, with you I've always known my home. I've come to know, of all the paths I could have pressed, you are where my heart finds rest.
Cafe is quiet, chairs have filled. Your name still lingers, softly spilled. The steam curls up, then fades away. say. I hold the cup with both my hands as if it helps me understand. There's longing in a coffee cup where mornings used to lift us up. Now every sip brings back your eyes and all our slow goodbyes. The warmth remains, but not enough to fill the longing in this cup. You loved it dark, no sugar there. Said bitterness had strength to spare. And maybe love's a bitter blend that slowly cools before the end. I taste the past with every pour, still waiting by that cafe door. There's longing in a coffee cup, in silent rooms and sleepless ups. You left your echo in this brew, a flavor I can't quite undo. Your memory swirls, it won't give up, still steeped in this coffee cup. I tried to leave, I tried to stay, but we were green that slipped away. Now all I do is sit and sip and trace your ghost on every drip. There's longing in a coffee cup where love once stirred and rose above. Now time drips slow in quiet streams and wakes me from